Okay, hello everyone. Today, as you know, is the day Ricardo Ramirez passed away, June 7th, 2013. I just wanted to say that once again, I'm very uh, sorry, and I'm very sad that someone had so much, so many struggles going on for him, and the only thing people saw was his crimes and not the person who committed the crimes. Um, the fact that he was a victim before becoming a criminal, the fact that, he had epilepsy as a child, he was abused by his dad. People disregarded all of this and just focused on the fact that he killed, you know, strangers, really, people he didn't even know their names. Um, but right now, if you had, the opportunity to contact Ricardo when he was alive, you're very lucky, I think. If you were old enough, at least, to, follow his story when he was still living. I think that's very valuable. But it's not too late. I never got to talk to Ricardo or send him a letter or anything. I got to know him when he was already dead. So, but there are so many other prisoners right now in California in that same facility Ricardo was in, who are struggling, who maybe have a worse condition than Ricardo, or they're just looking for someone to show them some love and what it means to have a friend. Um, there are so many prisoners in America. I think uh, we can still reach out to them. New prisoners in Texas, for example, there's a person I am working with right now, uh, and I've been talking to him since July last year, and his name is Brandon. He's the same person I've been posting about, and he is in prison right now. He obviously doesn't have the same like crime history as Ricardo, but he needs help. He doesn't have family. He has kids who were raised without him, and he used to have his own business. He lost that, um, but he will be coming out in August 2026, and I'm just very inspired by Ricardo's story that I was I said I should contact another prisoner in his memory. I can't talk to him because he's not around anymore, but there are so many other prisoners waiting for a stranger to just send them a letter, and I got so many letters from Brandon. He sent me a paper letter first in July, and that's obviously the old school. That's how Ricardo used to write to his people, and a bunch of mail used to show up at the facility for him. But right now there is Securus and so many apps that allow people to help online and write to him online, and you can reach out through that. You can receive calls from him. Again, his name is Brandon Flores. Um, the same person I've done interviews with. If you look back, so and for example, there's a letter that I got from him. And I told him read Ricardo's story, and it's because of him that I decided to contact. He was fine with it. He was just like, like, why did you not want to contact me for me? So he understood that, and so we got on to secure it. We almost talk every like day, and it's been very interesting with him because um, these people like trust you, like they want to actually, like they don't care if you're not their family, if you don't know them at all, if they never see you. Um, they still appreciate you, and whatever money you send or whatever help or even their family, like their kids. Most prisoners have kids. You can help their kids, and Brandon is already a grandfather, and he just turned 40, and he has, I think, 5 grandchildren. So even helping them out is worth something. So for those of you who really like believe in Ricardo's story, and he never had tattoos, he never had piercings or like nose rings. He was a plain person, but the prisoners I'm contacting now, they have like a lot of like tattoos or earrings or just like their face even is filled with tattoos, and um, that just shows the different situation they have compared to Ricardo. But it doesn't matter. I mean, you can help a female prisoner. It doesn't have to be a man. But unfortunately, most prisoners are men, so you're more likely to get in touch with a male prisoner. Um, I think it's very important, and we watch a lot of his videos here on YouTube, and um, we're always going to follow whatever news comes out from him, and but it's not over. We can still help prisoners. We can still reach out to people who are from Texas, just like Ricardo was, and we can reach out to them. So I'm helping Brandon, and I think you can do the same thing. You can help Brandon, or you can find someone like Brandon. Brandon is on Write a Prisoner right now. That's the website he has a profile on. So you can find all his information on there, where to write a letter, his ID number, and his pictures. He's on Write a Prisoner. Also, his GoFundMe is set up, so I know some of you have been helping there as well, and Brandon really appreciates it. This money is just going toward, his future plans and his food and needs inside prison. So, for example, I said before, like Brandon likes to do art. He likes to do sculptures. He likes to like paint his sculptures that are made of soap. And of course, he has to pay for that soap. It's not free. The only thing that is free in the system is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nothing else in the facility is free. So, if you're a lonely person over there and you don't have the support that, maybe a stranger could give you, that's all you're living on. You're just breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's it. There's no coffee for you, there's no, like, phone calls for you. And it gets sad because some people, as like, really get depressed and do things that, are sad, and I think we can honor Ricardo and remember him by reaching out to a new prisoner. And there are so many people out there. I mean, like, you could never run out of prisoners to reach out to. So yeah, I just wanted to I guess maybe inspire you guys to reach out to someone like Brandon, and um, continue to watch videos of Ricardo, but um, you know, just know that there are still prisoners in the system, and They're waiting for a stranger to reach out. And Brandon's been doing well. I mean, he's not in trouble. Um, he will be getting into the population area soon. He has been in contact with his kids, and he is taking like various like classes that are behavioral and like anger management and stuff like that. So he has been passing those. And yeah, so anything that you can do to help the prison community, either live a better life in there or when they come out, you can donate to them. For example, Brandon's business, like he would need a truck, he would need a car to get his moving business going again. He doesn't have that right now. So if you could maybe have some kind of deal with him in that way, um, like that's helping. And yeah, so and I'm just showing you his um Ricardo's memorial over here. Um, yeah, I've had this for a year, and that's his tree. So yeah, I hope you reach out to someone like Ricardo, and Ricardo, we love you.